There is no God in me. He said we are helpers one of another.
Yes,
Isn't that what it said?
yes, sir.
Well, who is it cares anything about that? That awakening interestedness have not been awakening you yet. That's why you don't care. You can't care for an individual thing without having some interest in it. Did you hear me?
Yes, sir.
And you can't be interested in them unless you care. Take all this love mess you all have out here and just give me care and interest.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or you can say I love you. Huh?
Yes, sir.
That's what a man say to a woman. I want to love you. But listen to me. Care and interest has to be proven.
Yes, sir.
May I say to you all this evening, that's the first act of humanism. I want you to take this, what we say, home with you.
Yes, sir.
I want you to go trying it out.
Yes, sir.
This is the scientific facts of life we're teaching.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Scientific proof. And you poor little old women, females, bless your little old hearts, you're not satisfied until the man, well, you ain't never said you love me. Honey, if you don't never say he loves you, and he proved his care and interest in you, be satisfied.
Yes, sir.
Because they're killing just as dead for love today as for hate.
Yes.
Aren't they?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Then up and tell you didn't have no business hurting you. Tell you didn't have no business making me love you. You shouldn't have got in trouble when that devil tell you I love you.
Yes, sir.
You better go to getting scared. Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
But observe the man
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
and see if he proves his care and interest in you and for you.
Yes, sir.
Did you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I want to tell you something else. You don't have to be reminding him about you all the time. When that man have enough care, enough interest in him for you, honey, you stand up in him.
Yes, sir.
Straight up.
Yes, sir.
Invested interest, enough of it, I said,
Yes, sir.
is a substitute for consciousness.
Yes, sir.
It finally become conscious itself.
Yes, sir.
Because your mind will not be filled up with nothing else in the world but that.
Yes, sir.
That interestedness will be just that great.
Yes, sir.
Invested interest. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
And when you got to nag him and going all the time about this and the other and what not for you, I don't care how much you lock his tongue around your wisdom too, that devil don't care nothing about you.
No, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
If you notice the least little thing, he squared off an argument,
Yes, sir.
a disharmony or something.
Yes, sir.
Trying to teach you to give you some tools of life to use, honey.
Yes, sir.
Know where you stand,
Yes, sir.
how you stand.
Yes, sir.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
This don't go for some folks. This goes for all the folks.
Yes, sir.
That's why, yeah, baby. That's why God have not respect to person. You see it now?
Yes, sir.
I have to know whether you care anything about me or not.
Yes,
I don't care about you come, don't say I love you and all that mess. But I'm observing you after you said it. I'm going to look at you more now.
Yes, sir.
Because I don't think you're trying to put wool over my eyes. You kind of lay off that for a little while. You're going to make some kind of impression on me. You kind of hold back on that a little while. You come on some proof to me. Yeah? All right. They say God's good. And mercy endure forever.
Yes, sir.
And it's God's action. You don't see nobody proving the action of that good God out here yet. I want you to see this evening. You don't know how. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
They've not evolved to the degree of excellency, to the state of excellency. But they can prove it, they're too beastly yet. That soul has never waked up in them yet. We told you that the awakening interestedness is the first proof of humanism in any of these bodies. You don't see no beast interested in another, do you?
No, sir.
You don't see no beast caring for another. But look at it in you. Because this is an animal body. It's from the same classification of matter that that animal's body, the beast in the forest, is from. Organic matter. The classification of these two matters is inorganic and organic matter. Inorganic matter, that's dead.
Yes, sir.
It's not able to reproduce in itself. Organic matter, that is able to reproduce in itself. Beginning with herbs, fowl, animal, man.
Yes, sir.
They're not your body from the same classification that matter as that animal.
Yes, sir.
It's an animal body. Now what's the nature of it then? It's got to have the brute nature in it.
Yes, sir.
Thank God. The most vicious among the cat family is the tiger. The inter-spiritual name of the tiger is H-U. So they put M-A-N behind it. You're around here talking about human. No such a thing. You're the human. The tiger man in a body yet.
Yes, sir.
Let me show you something. That's the very first. Is a human. The next step above the human is the humanitarian. Don't you see how the people today talk about those people? Oh, they're humanitarian. And they are just only in the people who've been able to have a little care or interest in other human beings. I want you people to see that this evening. Yeah? All the rest of the beasts is walking around seeing them in that same state of condition, aren't they? Maybe in a better financial circumstance. Huh? Sometimes even may be related to you, but you're doing nothing for them. Too much of that tiger man in you. The human, the humanitarian, and then man. Do you see it? Just a few of them have reached the point of a humanitarian. Please, where's man? Now, one of them said in the book, did God want a man? Can you see it this evening?
Yes, sir.
Listen, that's reaching the four corners of the world and circulating. Huh? God want a man. Said, cry loud and spare not. According to the book, show Israel their transgressions, the house of Jacob their sin, their ignorance. God need a man this evening. I said he need a man this evening. Any man care. Any man have interest in us. First we have to have it in himself before he can produce it out of himself. And how many you see with that care and interest in themselves, about themselves? They don't know how.